Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of information being spread across by weather weenies saying that there's absolutely no possibility New Jersey or New York City can be hit by a snowstorm. I'm going to go out and say you should not be saying that, and I will explain to you why. So what we're going to do is we are going to go over to Tropical Tidbit. But before I do that, we're going to go back to what I pointed out, and I also had the approval from Larry Cosgrove. So this is a very reputable source that supports my thinking. We're going to go over to the photos and videos section. I just posted this to Stephen DiMartino. Do you see what the European is doing at 500 millibars Vort Max? Is shifting further south. Now you got to ask yourself, is it just shifting further south because it wants to? No. We have to look over here, okay? The prior run before this, on the European at OZ, last time, had a very displaced ridge off the west coast. Why is this bridge amplifying? Very simple. We have a positive PNA and negative APO couplet coming together. You see this energy down in the southwest? This shifted a little bit further north. But why did it shift further north? Because the energy weakened. This is pushing more pressure on this ridge over here. Okay? That's one thing I'm going to set down right over there. Alright? We go over to the Euro Ensemble means. Okay? This shows a hit. New Jersey to New England. I would say at least Philly to New England. Or New York City to New England. Okay? If you look across over here, you have Building Heights, okay, in central Canada. This storm, okay, I've also seen people think, oh, maybe it might be rain, which makes absolutely no sense because there's going to be a lot of Arctic air being spilt out. But if you go back over here, you do have the ridging off the west coast, and you have your Aleutian vortex as well. This pushes pressure on our ridge, okay? It's another reason why you can't say, oh, New Jersey and New York City is not going to get any snow. Because you're going to look very stupid when they do. Okay? Let's go down more over here. Alright? Mike Masco is showing the same reference I was before. With a 3 to 20 inch probability. Anywhere from at least just northeast of Philly going right up into Nova Scotia. Because if this storm phases earlier, the trough is further south. The possibility of this being 20 inches is there. The potential is there. The lowest really is what, 3 inches? And that's still a couple inches. That still causes disruptive travel. Combined with bitter cold, and you have extremely high snow ratios, okay? Next thing I want to look down on. We're going to go over here now. This was the prior run from last OZ run, okay? This is the old run of the European model. You notice how displaced the ridge is over here, okay? Energy in the southwest is stronger, digs further south. This ridge is not as amplified. We look on the east coast, and the trough is parked around Allentown, eastern Pennsylvania, and slamming, Boston, Maine, those areas. So the new run, obviously, okay, it's obviously digging further south. It moved about 50 miles further south from here to here. This is extremely crucial because if this top circle of the trough gets below New Jersey and Pennsylvania borderline of Maryland, now you're going to have to worry about what New England might enter New Jersey and New York City. Yes, this storm is going to be a blizzard wherever it hits. New England is the most likely. But if this trough is along the Maryland, PA, New Jersey border, I am going to tell you something. This has the potential to be a blizzard for New Jersey if it goes south of here. Okay? It's just simple physics. The way the storm's strengthening, bitter Arctic air, high snow ratios, the winds don't even have to be as high to make blizzard conditions outside. But that's the extreme end of things, okay? So let's X out over here, and we're going to scroll down a little bit more. What type of solution do we have? So instead of New England just getting hit, now it's Long Island, and look, it just misses New York City, the worst of it. This right here, just to the worst of it, okay? So, it's really a hair trigger away, and I'm just showing you guys right over here, everything. So this whole talk about, oh, New Jersey and New York City is out of it. Do not say that, because you have absolutely no support if you're just going to hug weather models. And that is the end of what I have to say. Have a good night.